What's up, crypto legends? Hope you're doing fantastic today. It is Friday. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. We're going to go through Bitcoin, also the dollar index. We're going to go through Ethereum. We're going to take a look at your favorite altcoins and take a look at some major news that is going on. We did have some ETFs, some Ethereum ETFs being approved, guys. Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button on your way in. How is everybody doing? I'm going to go through the comment section first of all. As you are smashing that like button on your way in like crazy, let's go right away and say hello to the beautiful community, guys. Hopefully you are doing fantastic today. Happy Friday to everyone. Daniel, I can see you here. Chase, first to like. Thank you very much for the insane support. Hopefully you are going to get a lot of information today. I'm going to talk about some trading setups here on Bitcoin. Yesterday, we did get a major drop. It was kind of a sell the news event as we were getting some of the Ethereum ETFs approved. We're going to go through that section. A little bit of a sell the news event, very similar to what happened on Bitcoin. But we know what happened, right, when we got the sell-off for the Bitcoin ETF approval. Just after a few weeks, we started pumping like crazy. I think we're going to see something very similar also for Ethereum till we reach those all-time highs in the next coming weeks. So it looks very promising. We're going to go through that in today's live stream. And most importantly, go through your favorite altcoins, right? Let me go right away. BTC dumped to $59,000. No doubt that we are in a very crucial zone that we need to hold, and I'm going to explain why. It is very simple here. Talking about the technicals, guys, okay? It is very simple. It is the point of control from March and April, right? This zone where it has got massive resistance back in April. Also here, just a couple of weeks ago in May, right, where we're hitting that $67,000. This is where we are getting the reaction during the last few hours, right, where we got big resistance here back in April. It was the point of control, got a huge, massive drop. Also here, we did get a really nice consolidation. We were reacting at this zone till we actually blasted off to the value area high of March and April. So this zone, no doubt, is crucial because if we do break down with a huge amount of volume, we're losing a major level of support, very well respected as resistance. This is not going to be looking good. Faking out beneath this level is very good. No doubt that I would be interested in long positions. I'm going to explain in detail on the lower time frame what we need to see on the price to take action for a long position with very good risk management, okay? We're going to go through that scenario. Of course, what are the levels of resistance for a potential short? No doubt, after this big major pullback, I would be a little bit cautious on short positions here, very close to the price action. We're going to go through in detail, the big levels of resistance as well. Let's continue through the comment section. Say hello. We got no real trader says, let's get to 800 likes. That would be absolutely awesome, of course. Get to 800 likes. That would be insane. With 200 people watching at the moment, we ain't going to get there just yet. Maybe by tomorrow. Guys, check out 𝗬𝗂 major blow up. Okay, we're going to take a look at some altcoins. Nitty Loop is saying BTC to dump at $59,000. That would be an epic crash. We need to lose this level of support to even think that we are going to go lower. So we're going to talk about internally. I just opened a short position, says Mod. Well, you are opening a short position in support level, okay? No doubt that, yes, we are in a big major downtrend during the last, couple of days. Let's analyze. Smash up the like button, says Daryl. Thank you very much for the support. Let's go right away. This is crucial support, like I mentioned at the beginning, right? Let's focus the first 10 minutes of the live stream on Bitcoin analysis because yesterday we did get that rejection. I'll go through lower time frames. We understand that this is the strongest support zone here from this range, right? Where we are getting the reaction. We're trying to break through $67,000, but we're not because it's the highest volume node from March and April, as you can see here on the chart. So let's zoom in on lower time frames, such as the 1 hourly time frame, and explain what happened here yesterday. We were just getting massive resistance from lower high trend line, right? We've got the lower high trend line here as you can see, from the lower highs of the last few days. And as we were trying to break above that level, we suddenly got rejection as well, as we had the Ethereum ETF approvals, right? So it was a bit of a sell-off event. And what we can see as well, that we were hitting the high volume node in between Tuesday and Wednesday, right? We were not managing to get above that insane high volume node, okay? That point of control of this consolidation, very much struggling to get above that zone and ending up in a huge, massive sell-off, all right, with Ethereum news out as well. So that had a major impact, got a major sell-off, and this is where we're dancing around right now, where at that point of control of March and April, and from this consolidation range, right? We formed that consolidation range here in between the 17th of May till the 20th of May, you know, getting that resistance from that point. And also we formed that strong point of control from this level. This zone is support. We can see it reflected on the chart. As we are in a downtrend, we like to wick down to the lows many, many times. So there is a trading plan here. There is an insane trading plan that is going to be explained right away. What if the price does roll down from here? We got some people already shorting right now. I want to let you know that you are shorting into a crucial support zone, but it makes sense because, yeah, we are in a downtrend. We are forming these lower highs and lower lows. So we could see those lows tested one more time. Those lows from yesterday at $66,137. Okay, this level over here, can we manage to test it in between today and tomorrow? And can it successfully break down from it? Okay, this is also an important Fibonacci level when we do take a look at the pivot low of the consolidation here from the second week of May, right? This is where you would get a Fibonacci retracement from this big pullback that we had here the second week of May. Fibonacci retracement from this pivot low to that pivot high. We slightly front-runned the 50% Fibonacci, okay? So we did get a small little reaction here at the 236, all right? This was yesterday's price action, or Wednesday and Thursday. Nice support at the 236 from this pivot low at 60,160. And 382 didn't get much of a reaction. We just, as we touched that level, we got a major sell-off. Now, 50% Fibonacci at $66,060, slightly front run. This is still very good Fibonacci level that has not been tapped. The trading plan here is come back down. If we come back down, I have a trading plan. Let's see how we are going to retest this low, because we do have another low right over here that we did not touch, and it's a great zone for a failed breakout. We also have some significant liquidity beneath $66,000. Can we manage to get a move down and end up in a swing failure pattern? Let me just move myself here 1 second so you can actually see the liquidity that we do have. Okay, let's see if I can move myself here right over here so you can see that liquidity that we do have. There's hundreds of millions of dollars sitting slightly beneath $66,000. So it would make sense, right? It's all about claiming liquidity and then either breaking through with huge, massive volume or getting that massive bounce. So crucial level, the trading plan for me here would be coming down to test those lows from yesterday at $66,150 and end up in a swing failure pattern, double bottom right over here as you are sweeping this low as well. If we sweep this low, even better. So the idea here is either SFP from the low of yesterday or from the low of the 19th of May. And the main reason why is because we are still in an uptrend. We are still very much bullish. Looking here at the macro of the last few weeks, we're still impulsive, corrective, impulsive. We could still be inside of a corrective structure, meaning that I would be expecting a move to the upside here in the next coming days, maybe to form a lower high and come back down, or blast through, depending on how we react at certain levels of resistance that will be explained right away. So that is one plan here. No doubt that this is crucial support. It is very, very strong. We've seen it as resistance back here in April, also here just last week. Crucial level, we are getting a reaction. This is a zone where the price can bounce as long as we're above it. How can we get in at the lowest level possible, of course? Well, my favorite, claim the liquidity beneath the lows of yesterday's lows and even tapping that low from the 19th of May. That would be the ideal scenario. Come down, create that wick, get acceptance above yesterday's lows, and we're off to the races. And I'm going to mention the first target zone, which would be the highs from yesterday, right? That high from this consolidation. That is your target zone. It's a classic level for the liquidity grab. Get the movement down, scare everybody, swing failure pattern, and get that big massive recovery. That is your target zone, first target zone for the potential long. Only if you swing failure pattern, only if you do get back above that low, which is at $66,120, okay? That is the plan that I have here for my trading setup. I do have some alerts set at that level, ready to take action if the price doesn't waterfall, right? If we waterfall, if we're trading beneath yesterday's lows, I am not interested in any long positions. I will just look at the price action to see where it can reach, okay? So that is one scenario here locally, guys. That is a day trading plan that I do have here for a long position. What happens if the price does start moving to the upside here, right? We don't claim those lows from yesterday and we start moving to the upside. No doubt that we need to start looking at some major levels of resistance and, you know, a sign of strength level, right? What would be a sign of strength? What would be a level where I could short based on a sign of weakness and rejection of the bulls, or a sign of strength where we break in those crucial levels of resistance? And I'm going to keep it extremely simple from this range that we've formed, right? Now we add a range and we are in the middle of the range. You got the pivot low from the long setup that I've just mentioned. That is a possible setup. And you have the highs right there. Those wick highs. That is a zone that I'm interested to see what the price action is going to do. Are we going to manage to blast through above yesterday's highs from that wick, okay, at $68,400, or are we going to reject from it, claim the liquidity from that lower high right there, and then get the pullback? Important, we need to take a look at the session volume profile. We got a major lower high resistance trend line here as well, okay? So we are forming lower highs and lower lows during the last few days. We need to understand that here we are in a downtrend. So we do not want to become extremely bullish if we break above this wick high. Why? You have lower high resistance. You have the trend, the local trend here from the last few days. You do have the previous day value area high, which is sitting here in confluence with the lower high resistance trend line. If we do create choppiness at this level, which is also in confluence with the 618 Fibonacci pivot high from yesterday to the pivot low of yesterday, right? We do have the 618 Fibonacci, which is slightly above this pivot high, which will be in confluence with the lower high resistance trend line if we do manage to reach there in the coming hours. This zone, if we do manage to come up here, is going to be crucial to detect the price action that we form. What kind of price action are we forming? Are we going to blast through above 68,500 and do this? Then obviously that for me is going to be an extremely bullish sign. I would be expecting continuation to the upside after breaking lower high resistance, looking for that trend continuation to the upside. So this zone over here of the 618 lower high resistance trend line, the previous day value area high, if we get choppy here, guys, I will be looking for short positions, managing risk very well, because this could just follow the trend and roll back down to come and claim the lows. Very interesting zone if we do get the consolidation. It's a technical pivot point, all right, where if it does get choppy, I'm looking for shorts. In a nutshell, shorting area, if it gets choppy, $68,500 range, okay? Looking for those internal double tops, right? Internal double or even triple tops right there to give you that possible move to the downside, or even a swing failure pattern from this wick high, okay? Because we probably can just hit that level and reject from it. And this is also, for me, a valid short position. Sweep of the highs, get back beneath it, and looking for that roll back down, okay? That is a little bit of the planning area is here or here in the middle right now. Really not too interested in taking a day trade scalp position. Let's go right away and continue with the comment section before we go through the dollar index or some meme coins. Smash the like. The Dusty Hunt, thank you very much, my brother. Gala Andy, please. Right, we've got Crypto Man saying, Gala, shall we take a look at some altcoins, or shall we first focus on the dollar index? Dollar index, just to keep it very, very simple, all right, on the macro, just going to give a quick overview of the dollar index, then we can jump into Ethereum. I want to take a look at Doge as well, guys. You know that the Doge dog has actually passed away today, okay? Very, very sad. 𝗕𝗶𝘆𝗽𝗶 was the name of the actual Dogecoin dog, okay? He passed away today. And we did see a little bit of volatility when this happened, when this news came out. So very, very sad news. This can be extremely bullish. This might bring the community, the Dogecoin community, together to actually pump the price, right? This would actually feel bullish for me. Some people might think it's bearish. It's over, right? The dog has passed away today. I think it's an excuse to actually gather up, right, and buy more Dogecoin. So I think this is actually bullish, just to get community together. Something, if you did not know, guys, the actual Dogecoin dog did pass away just early this morning, which is very, very sad. I'm a very, very dog lover, so very sad news to hear. Let's go through the DXY, the dollar index. Dollar index getting a little bit of a pullback today, but we need to understand the macro here on the dollar index. The dollar is still looking strong during the last few months. We are in a very solid uptrend. We are above major support, which is the point of control in between 2022 and 23, part of 2024, maintaining that higher low support structure. What would be great for Bitcoin, crypto, and stocks would be the loss of this level, the loss of this uptrend, and the point of control on the dollar index. And this could bring massive rallies, continuation, right? Because the stock market is breaking all-time high every single week for the last few months. So it's, this would be even better. Get that dollar weaken here on the chart, and if we do break this level, which is sitting at the 103.7, which is the point of control uptrend support, that would bring the dollar index to lower levels in the next coming weeks, which will obviously bring that bullish effect in Bitcoin and crypto. Let's go right away. Rip Kabosu, yes, rip to him. Very, 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 very sad news. I think this is going to bring the Dogecoin community together, and I think it's a mid-long-term bullish thing, right? We did get a little bit of volatility here on Dogecoin. The charts on Dogecoin looks insane. I'm actually in a swing long position here on Dogecoin. I really think, looking at the charts, that this is going to hold. We did have a little bit of volatility tomorrow, but we're still very much on track here. Uptrend structure. We are forming an inverted head and shoulder right over here. As you can see, it does look pretty bullish. We are maintaining higher low support. We are consolidating at the neckline here, and there's nothing best than a consolidation at a neckline, because this is just building up with higher lows. The demand is there as you're forming higher lows and higher lows. The demand is here, so the more you consolidate at this range in the next coming days, the more explosive the breakout can be, okay? Because you have the demand pushing the price action to the upside with higher lows, unless there's going to be a major Bitcoin crypto dump, right? We had the Ethereum ETF sell the news event, and it just got a major drop on most of the cryptocurrencies, right? We need to be cautious with these events that can be a sell the news event, and we just need to be very defensive, right? If you are using high leverage, if you're using low capital, low leverage, you're still in the game. You're just realizing that this was just a small little hit. So Dogecoin is doing pretty good. We do have the sad news of the dog passing today, and I think it's just gonna make it stronger, okay? Dogecoin community, let's go. In that swing long position here on Dogecoin as well. Oh, sorry, this was the short position on Bitcoin just a few days ago, taking all of the profits from this. I'm in a swing long. I'm willing to add a little bit to this position on Dogecoin. It's a very low leverage, okay, low capital swing long position. It does look very good. It looks very, very good on the chart. As I explained, that uptrend momentum, and we have the inverted head and shoulder. The consolidation here is looking really, really good for an explosive breakout, in my personal opinion, guys. You know the deal. You can trade Dogecoin on Bybit. You can trade it on 𝗬cie or on Bluffing, guys. You do have the links down below. If you, my favorite one is Bybit. As always, you have an incredible fee discount, okay, for your trading, and the greatest bonus out there. If you cannot trade on Bybit, you have Bluffing and 𝗬cie, which are no KYC. Just with an email and a password, you can start trading in no time right over there. So Bitcoin scenarios, they are covered. Main reason why we're getting a little bit of a bounce here is not only because of support, okay, not only because of this point of control of March and April, we're also forming some very interesting bullish CVD divergence. We got higher lows on the price action and insane lower lows on the CVD. Aggressive lower lows on the CVD. You're getting people bearish. You're getting people selling right over here, right, with just a few $1 million. And they are getting absorbed, right? We are not forming lower lows on the price action, just on the CVD, which means that there's a lot of retail trying to push the price down to lower levels. So there is a possibility, no doubt, that this high over here at $68,800 can be claimed based on the amount of retail pressure that is happening right now during the last few hours, that is basically getting absorbed by larger players, okay? So no doubt it is in the cards that we can form here this momentum. But what is going to be curious about this momentum is that you're forming a very three-wavy structure after coming from a major drop. This is why this zone would be interesting for a short position, like I explained. You get choppy here, it's going to be looking very good to roll back down and continue this local trend to the downside from the last few days. Other scenario, there's no limit shorts here. I want to analyze the situation at this level to see what happens, because we could blast through, right? This same scenario, what happened yesterday. I was in a long position. I got stopped out. I was in a very good short position as well, which was better than the long. I entered late. I got stopped out. It was a small position. If you do not use your stop loss here, you're getting wrecked. You're getting wrecked here on this drop. If you're using too much leverage, too much capital, this is no zone to do anything till we form this beautiful range where we're at right now in the last 24 hours to then analyze very carefully your trading plan. So let's go right away. 𝗤𝗏𝗏, legend, he is here. Hello, 𝗤𝗏𝗏. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Cryptic, smash the like button. Thank you very much for the insane support. When short squeeze, this some BS, okay? When short squeeze. We are seeing a lot of selling pressure. We can see it on the CVD, okay? We are seeing a lot of retail, you know, selling here at the lows. We did get a few comments of people selling, entering shorts right now as well, guys. Be cautious. You are selling here after a major drop. This could still form a little bit of a momentum to the upside. And if it gets very, very choppy, that will be the moment that you want to short. If it gets choppy here, that is the zone where you want to create your plan to see if the trend is going to continue to the downside. If you just blast through from here, then all early shorts will get wrecked, right? And the price could be very, very punchy to the upside, breaking that lower high resistance trend line. So, yes, rip for the Dogecoin dog. Mac Power Thrust. Very, very sad. Much love from Boston. Maz, how are you doing, my brother? Thanks for joining the stream. Rip doggy. Yeah. Very, very sad. A lot of people sad here because of the news of the Dogecoin dog passing away today. 𝗕𝗶𝘆. This is the news of today, guys. This has to be the news. Dogecoin was created back in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah. Long live 𝗬𝗶𝘆𝗽𝗶𝘁. 𝗕𝗶𝘆. I was going to say 𝗕𝗶𝘆. Obviously a Japanese name right there. So there is some news that I want to talk about. We do have the SEC approves 8 Ethereum ETFs. So we have Grayscale, Ethereum Trust, Bitwise, iShares, VanEck, ARC21. They have been approved. What's going on? Why isn't the price rocketing? Well, we did see something very similar with Bitcoin. This is actually a mid-long-term bullish event. What happened when we got the Bitcoin ETF approved, guys? What happened? We got a major sell-off for several days. It was a sell-off. We got a small little sell-off on Ethereum and a lot of the cryptos. We got a pretty instant bounce for a lot of them. A lot of them already at the highs from the drop, such as Chainlink. Chainlink got an epic recovery with the drop from yesterday. So should we be worried? Should we be worried? Sell the news event. We did see the sell the news event right over here in January of this year when we had the Bitcoin ETFs approved. It was rolling down for 1 to 2 weeks. But then what happened? Obviously, massive bullish effect. This is what I would be expecting for Ethereum as well. Could we go to slightly lower levels? Yes, of course we can. But nevertheless, it is going to gain some steam. We're going to start seeing some massive inflows and FOMO on the Ethereum ETF approval. We have a lot of big institutions that do have access, okay, and that will be pushing the price. Trading not approved yet. Yes, trading is not approved yet. Trading is not approved yet on the Ethereum, but they have been approved by the Security Exchange Commission, okay? But trading is not live, okay? This happened also as well with Bitcoin, right? Where we did know it was getting approved, but they were just not trading live just yet. So, you did make a good correction, a good call for the correction after we touched $71,000. I talk about many predictions. Some of them play out, some of them don't, as always, right? We just know where we're getting resistance, where to take action. I did get into that really nice short position at $71,000 on 𝗬cie here. Really nice short position, banking a nice $600 on this move down that we've had while we were topping out at $71,000 just a couple of days ago. It was a level to speculate on a short, and you might ask yourself why, right? We do level to level trading here. There was so many reasons why we were going to reject from this point. Point number one, we were hitting a daily level. We hit a daily level, right, that we had here from April. Why a daily level? It was a daily close and open that was not tapped here, as you can see on the chart, right? So we're just tapping that level at $71,700. And we got the rejection. We were hitting the value area high, right, at $71,000 from the trading range of March and April. We know that these value area highs and lows and point of controls from ranges are very important. That is also why we got resistance here. We formed the butterfly harmonic pattern. You might think this guy is smoking crack. What is he talking about? Butterflies on the chart. Well, harmonic patterns are Fibonacci patterns that respect very well, especially if you're adding confluence. This was the butterfly pattern here, hitting the 1.41 Fibonacci to perfection, which is that target from a harmonic. Very nice indeed. Definitely worth for a speculation short, especially for those swing traders, right? Anybody that's not aware of a butterfly pattern, it's a harmonic pattern. And you can see how it's playing out beautifully right over here from X to A, hitting the 7.8 Fibonacci right there on that consolidation, getting the retracement down. You have a wide range here to hit different fib levels, such as the 382, 50%, 618. You got a nice wide range right there of Fibonacci levels to form the higher low. Most importantly, top out at the D point in between the 127 and the 141. And we just hit the 141 to perfection right over here to validate this butterfly harmonic pattern, which was in confluence with many other things on the chart, such as the value area high of March and April. We had a daily level at that zone here from second week of April. Big resistance zone, guys. It was definitely worth that short speculation at that level, especially when you're pumping so hard and you're getting a reaction. Most importantly, the reaction. Did we get a reaction? 100% yes, guys. We were trading sideways here for over 24 hours, right once we hit that level at $71,800. Boom, 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 reaction. We were forming massive bearish CVD divergence at this point, and I knew that as we were claiming these highs, it's either break it or you reject from that point. So no doubt this was actually an acceptable short position with tight stop loss. You don't need to put it above the high because you're just asking to get a massive loss, right? This is not really worth a stop loss. You're just claiming those highs, big bearish CVD divergence, right? You have a lot of retail here trying to pump and pump and pump here, buying right over there. We can share that on the chart right away, just on the CVD, right? Let's take a look at the CVD. Hang on a second. CVD at that point, guys, very important tool. No doubt we were having massive amount of buying pressure, retail pressure. There was just a few $1 million of long positions. You had massive lower highs and higher highs on the CVD on Bybit. Bybit traders were going crazy. Of course, these were not whales. It was just a several $1 million here trying to push the price higher and getting a big consolidation. This is a potential short trigger right there, no doubt. We're also forming higher highs on the rest of exchanges here in the blue, as you can see. So overall, big higher time frame resistance, okay, with the butterfly pattern. Getting locally here, I like to focus locally for my entries, of course, as a day trader, realizing my tight invalidation points, and played out very, very nicely. So yes, sir, just a brief explanation here on what has happened. I've explained the trading plans of today, okay, locally. Claim that low from yesterday, swing failure pattern, we could get that recovery or get a bounce, and the most important zone to detect resistance is that 68,500, right? The lower high resistance, and also, you know, that lower high from yesterday, okay? Interesting point to see if the price action is going to be choppy or if it's going to blast through. If we blast through, no doubt continuation to the upside is definitely a possibility. Look who I do have here, the absolute legend. He is here. There he is. We got 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫, guys, here.
Hi legends, how you all doing? Andy, your analysis is great as always. I'm watching your live stream in the next room.
Nice.
Delivering the great alpha here.
Very, very nice, guys. Yeah, I'm sure you will be going live afterwards, right?
Yes, yes. So join me afterwards, legends. Nice to see you all. Andy, bring the alpha. I will
do. We got him here, guys. We got him here. Let's see if we do get some comments here on you. Guys, make sure to check out 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫. I'll be linking his YouTube channel if you don't follow him already. He was also providing insane technical analysis every single day, guys. Just check out here on YouTube, 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽 Trading, and you will see him in no time, guys. He provides insane alpha every single day, pure education, technical analysis, probabilities, risk management. If you really want to learn for free on YouTube, you definitely need to check him out. Total 3 market cap. That is a very interesting chart that we can do some analysis. Total 3 market cap. Let's go right away and see what is going on here with the total 3. Very, very good chart to do analysis without a doubt. Without a doubt. Total 3 means the entire altcoin market, which is excluding Bitcoin, of course, not being an altcoin, and Ethereum being an altcoin, right? This is exclude Bitcoin and Ethereum. And what can we see here on the total 3 market cap? Let's take a look at the chart here. Very, very, very interesting. We've had an insane rally during the last, 6 to 8 months, right? All the way from September of 2023. Big explosive rally. It does look like, to be honest, when I do take a look at this chart, guys, it does look like that we are ready for a cool off. We are having a little bit of a cool off already. If you do apply a little bit of Elliott wave theory here, we have had already kind of 5 waves to the upside. It's a little bit more complex here because the ultimate low level is here back in December of 2022. So would you say that this is 1-2 right there? This is a little bit too short. However, it is longer than the first wave. So it is valid for a 3rd wave as long as it's not the shortest. Okay, it is valid. We can see the 5th wave here. It looks like the 5th wave is actually slightly longer. If it's not, then I would say that this is a very much valid count for looking at the 5 waves, right? So let me take a look here at the pivot low of this wave 2 to the top of wave 3 and see if this wave 5, yeah, it is quite longer. It is quite longer. The wave 5 is much longer than the wave 3, which is acceptable as long as the wave 3 is not the shortest waves of the 5 waves, right? Or of the 3 waves to the upside. So taking a look at this scenario, major pullback that we did have here in April on the total 3. There could be, guys, there could be, right? If we do get the price action correcting of Bitcoin, altcoins, there is a scenario where we're going to have an ABC right over here in the next coming weeks. We're just busy with the B wave. B wave can overlap the start of the A wave as well, turning it into a flat, get people excited again, get the price pumping. But I do see the lows here from the A wave being claimed at some point in the next coming months, whether that is going to be next month or in 3 months. It is very likely that we should be seeing a little bit of a cool off, guys. The markets move very nicely in waves, and we've been moving to the upside on the total 3 here insanely for the last 6 to 8 months, right? Since July, August, September, massive rally. And it makes sense that a little bit of a cool off, sideways action, a little bit of a downside is very much necessary, guys. It is necessary. This will only be healthy for the market to then bottom out. And if we start forming this, okay, that will be the moment to take action. Get people scared, get the altcoin market down. This is going to be the opportunity, all right, of a lifetime. I'm telling you. Likely that we're going to see a little bit of turbulence. Very likely. I don't see the total, this has already gone pretty parabolic. I see this as a wave 1. We're in the formation of a wave 2. Then things are going to get crazy to the end of the year. That is when we already want to be positioned on our altcoin bags, without a doubt, okay? So we only do macro here on the total 3. We only do macro. No doubt, it looks very nice. Uptrend here on the 4-hourly time frame. We could claim these highs. We could claim the highs from March, but I still think that this will not be an explosive breakout. I do think that we're going to see a little bit of a wavy zone here before things get crazy to the end of the year. The timing doesn't look right. The timing doesn't look right for us to suddenly, in the next coming weeks, right? Oh my goodness, everything's exploding. You will have different altcoins with its own life, such as 𝗕𝗶𝗴. 𝗕𝗶𝗴's been an absolute beast. You need to leave 𝗕𝗶𝗴, on the side. 𝗕𝗶𝗴's doing its own thing, right? Many other altcoins will do their own thing, right? But this is a general altcoin market. I think we're going to see a little bit of ranging during the next coming weeks and months till we actually get the craziness that should be coming here, into the end of the year. Right. Let's go right away. Continue with the comment section. Total 3. Yes, we have the total 3. Magalan. This is the total 3. We've just done a little bit of macro analysis on the total 3. We don't do RSI here, sir. Not a huge RSI fan. Okay. On the macro, it is fun to look at RSI. Okay, no doubt. Looking at the daily or the weekly RSI. If we are at oversold or overbought territory, I could say, okay, yeah, this looks like it's going to shift in the coming weeks. But as a day trader, focusing more on the opportunities every single day, mainly on Bitcoin. So let's go through some major news, guys. Make sure to drop your favorite altcoins in the comment section, because we'll be taking a look at a couple of altcoins just after I go through some interesting news. Of course, we have covered here the approvals from the SEC. It is not trading live just yet. We know that, but the approval is there. All right, from the Ethereum ETF, we have the sad news from the Dogecoin dog, right? 𝗕𝗶𝘁𝘆 passing away today. I think that is going to bring the community of Dogecoin stronger. I think that this has high potential to make the price of Dogecoin pumping in the next coming weeks. And we have the Senator Cynthia Lummis, all right, from Wyoming, We are building a pro-crypto army in Congress. This is really cool, coming from a senator of the US. They are building a pro-crypto army in Congress. Very, very bullish for crypto in the US, without a doubt. This looks very, very good for the near future. We have BlackRock flipping for the first time the GBTC, ETFs. So BlackRock is holding actually more Bitcoin, ETF flows than the Grayscale ones. They are at $19.7 billion. And right now, Grayscale is at the 19.6. So BlackRock, they have to be the biggest in everything, right? They are the biggest fund managing company in the world. So they have to be the strongest. They need to have the largest amount of Bitcoin, right? Just it makes sense for them to overtake GBTC for sure. We have also the inflows flipping. We did have some red weeks just a few weeks ago on the inflows of the Bitcoin ETF, and we are seeing them in the green right now. So no doubt this is flipping from bearish to bullish. We could see inflows growing for the next coming weeks as we are seeing the sentiment flipping green during the last few days. And what else do we have here? Something very interesting about this chart. Of course, this is just a bit of Picasso drawing. We have the projection of Ethereum going to $12,000, but the four catalysts have been verified. Ethereum ETF approval, that is ticked. FIT21 passes House, very bullish. Anti-CBDC bill passes House as well, and Treasury buyback announced $2 billion a week. And we have here an interesting drawing from this character on Twitter that is projecting a massive bullish move on Ethereum in the next coming months, going to 12. For Bitcoin, right? We've got Ethereum, we've got the second leg up here, $128,000 Bitcoin. Before the end of the year, I personally think that is not going to happen, right? We've got a lot of people being extremely, extremely bullish on Twitter, right? Crypto Twitter is insane when you have people that are very, very bullish. We got this guy predicting that we are going to go to $120,000 Bitcoin before the end of the year. That is a little bit too bullish. We do have a little bit of bearish, bullish news. You can take this with a grain of salt. The Fed is unlikely to cut the rates this year. Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon, so they are saying that it's unlikely to cut the interest rate decision. With interest rates likely to be cut, meaning that they want to push inflation down. They want to push inflation down until we not get to 2% inflation. Interest rates will still be at 5.5, I think it is. Is it 5.25 or 5.5? So interest rates still very, very high. Let's take a look at some altcoins right away, guys. I'm going to go through the comment section. Let's take a look at a few altcoins here for the community. LDO, please, says all news. We have Matic as well. Doge will pump today. For sure, I'm in a swing long position on Dogecoin. I do strongly believe that this news has been bullish. This is going to be bullish. We did have a little bit of volatility. When this news came out, we did get a pump, then an instant drop. Overall, I think this will bring the community together, and we're going to see Dogecoin pumping in the coming weeks. This is highly dependent on what Bitcoin does, right? There can be some charts that look insanely bullish on some altcoins. This is why I really don't focus a lot on trading altcoins unless I do see like a high chance and I can manage risk very well. If Bitcoin takes the drop, we can say goodbye for that Dogecoin pump. If we drop and we lose the point of control of March and April, it ain't going to be looking good. This is really a crucial zone. We can no longer count this as a bullish momentum wave here when we take a look at Elliott wave theory, right? When we take a look at the lows from the 1st of May, see this as a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. We do not want to overlap that wave 1, okay? Could it be a 1-2, 1-2? Probabilities are very, very low as this third wave. We're speculating that this to be a third wave. It's very unlikely that this is a 1-2-1-2 just because this second wave, right? This second wave of the 1-2-1-2 is much larger than the first wave up. So it's very unlikely. If we're going to start losing here, this point of control and start hitting the $65,500, it's going to be very, very a difficult moment. There is a swing failure pattern low right there, this higher low from the 16th of May. I'm going to say it's an acceptable quick reaction, because what are the bulls going to do if the price were to come down to $65,500? The bulls are going to try and defend that level. They want to defend here the uptrend. They do not want to see the overlap, okay, of this first wave one right over here. This first wave high, the bulls are going to defend it. No doubt I would be expecting an instant reaction here. If we do drop down, this is a great swing failure pattern level, okay? It's a really, really good level here because the bulls are going to start trying to defend that zone, all right? So only if you swing failure pattern, you get that wick beneath this low, it is a good long position as you recover. But I would be very cautious because this is like a very, very thin line where the bears can just bang, drop the price, okay? This is a sell-off zone. It is a sell-off zone. So if you are trying to long this, we need to see that reaction. We need to see the price action getting above that higher low here of the 16th of May, which is sitting at 64,600. It's a crucial point, guys. No doubt if you do this, okay, it's likely going to get a really, really nice reaction bounce, okay? So let's take a look at some altcoins such as LDO. Let's take a look at LDO, see what's going on here with Lido. Lido's getting a pretty nice bounce here. Pretty nice bounce. It's already above the highs from the last few days. So that sell-off has not affected too much here. LDO. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. We do have the double bottom. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go to much higher levels. I would say that if it does not swing failure pattern from the local highs of the other day, yeah, this is a brutal double bottom. Brutal double bottom. It does look pretty bullish. You want to stay cautious with the fake outs with these altcoins, okay? But overall, what we can see here is the sell-off that we had on the second week of April, right? We got the neckline right over here. Classic double bottom. You could arguably discuss it's an Adam and Eve double bottom right there. We tried an attempt in breaking out. This is why breakout traders need to be extremely cautious, right? You're thinking we're breaking from the neckline of this double bottom and I'm going to enter a long position. Then you get the price smacking back down to squeeze out all of those over leveraged long positions. And in that pullback, no doubt it is very, very hard and complex to get into a long position right there. But yeah, if we do not swing failure pattern from the highs here created on Tuesday, then this will be looking pretty good. If we do close a nice even a 1 hourly candle above this level, high momentum, I would be expecting continuation to the upside, but it's a very, very difficult zone without a doubt, okay? It's really, really a dangerous point because you could double top from those highs created on Tuesday, guys. It's really not the best level to take action. If it does swing failure pattern, you could get that pullback, but yeah, very, 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 very difficult zone. This could actually start rocketing to the upside or create a very, 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 very poor breakout from those highs of Tuesday. It doesn't look bad. It does not look bad for more upside continuation without a doubt. Let's take a look at. Can you take a look at AVAX? Absolutely. Let's take a look at Avalanche right away. Let's take a look at Avalanche. Wall Street showing sympathy for Doge on New York Open. Let's take a look at Avalanche right away. Dogecoin, we did take a look at Dogecoin. I am in a swing long position on Dogecoin. I think Dogecoin can do epic things in the next coming days based on the Dogecoin dog that just passed away. It looks very, very good on the chart, okay? If you wanted to accumulate some more Dogecoin, the best thing would have been with yesterday's drop, maintaining higher low support structure, invalidation points here beneath the last higher lows, just in case you break down for whatever reason, right? I think this one has a high chance for this inverted head and shoulder structure, building up higher lows to absolutely blast through. It does look very, very good on the chart, guys, especially with the news today. The Dogecoin community are going to get together and pump the price out of Dogecoin from this neckline. Avalanche. Let's take a look at Avalanche here for somebody in the comment section. AVAX. What do we have with the AVAX? AVAX, no doubt. It did get a failed breakout here from the highs. So it was a bit of a liquidity grab. But this reminds me of LDO. You can still have, you can still have faith on this one. It's not holding too well, this higher low support structure. Okay, not holding too well, but as long as you do not break successfully beneath these lows, this could still be a fake out, okay, of higher low support. We did have the fake out. We have full of fake outs, guys. It's full of fake outs. Crypto altcoins are full of fake outs. We just need to be very, very cautious. We can see that poor breakout. We did have a very, very poor breakout, but I would say not to worry. This is kind of a zone where you would be looking for accumulation, right? Much better if you accumulate, if you buy and hold, or you get into a very low leverage swing long position. We're talking about a 2x, 3x, low capital. Be ready to add to that position, right? If you do get a major drop of 5-10%, because no doubt Avalanche is one of those L1 projects that will succeed massively in this bull run. We got Ethereum, we got Solana, we got Avalanche. I think ADA, I'm not an ADA fan, I'm not a Cardano fan, but I think it will do very well eventually. It is very much a good working L1 project. So Avalanche, one of the strongest L1 projects. We did get that fake out. When we do take a look at LDO on the chart, right, you can see that fake out. You can see how the traders are tricking, right? LDO looks like it wants to rocket from here. So you have the fake out of the neckline, right? You have that major neckline that has been a proven level of support, here as well on the 19th of March, right? Neckline, it does look like you're breaking out successfully from this double bottom right over here, and it turns out into a local fake out just to get steam, just to sweep up all of those over leveraged long positions such as 30x, 40x, 50x, right? These crazy people that are using extreme high leverage when everything is pumping and you're buying at the highs. You do not want to buy at the highs and on a breakout with high leverage. I can tell you that, because this is what happens. You get the pullback first of all, and then you get the solid breakout, sweeping up, cleaning the market with those over leveraged positions. So is something similar happening to Avalanche, where we did get that breakout a few days ago? We did move above that neckline. Was this a successful breakout? We're getting that sweep over the market, guys, already. Also for Avalanche. So without a doubt, this could have been a long squeeze based on breakout traders using 50x leverage and just getting burnt. And there is speculation of this to hold. Managing risk, use low leverage. This could be a higher low. This could be faking out from this level. We need to pay attention for Bitcoin as well. But we've had the fake out to the upside. So are we bearish right now, right? Are we faked out? We bearish. We're coming back down to the lows. And then it ends up in another move to the upside with a successful breakout, right? Getting the traders confused. We come up, we long, high leverage. Oh my goodness, we liquidate, we get liquidated. This is bearish, it's a fake out. We form a higher low, bang, we're off to the races. So take it into consideration, manage risk accordingly, right? Small positions, if this were to be a nice solid breakout, no doubt that you can count this as a triple bottom, right? More than an inverted head and shoulder, because this is actually forming higher lows right over there. Triple bottom, you do have a projected move. I still stick here with the possibility of this pumping up. It's just lagging behind. It's had a fake out. It's washing out some of over leverage, irresponsible long traders, and it's just possibly going to form a higher low. I would keep it tight with invalidation, low leverage, low capital, have speculation on this forming a higher low possibly in the next coming days. Getting the reaction, invalidation, hey, small positions, you get invalidated, it moves down, it is what it is. You analyze the situation. We need to take into consideration what Bitcoin is doing, okay? I do think that Bitcoin has a chance in claiming the low. This would be an epic long trading setup. Like I explained at the beginning of the stream, claim yesterday's lows, claim it, bang, claim it, sweep up those lows here from the 19th of March that we front runned, and get that swing failure pattern, get the double bottom over here kicking, okay, ram after sweeping those lows, get that sweep up, and then you're looking for the double bottom. That would be an epic long position where you can manage your risk very, very, very well, guys. Let's go. Continue. Umbrella. Umbrella is a long-term hodl, okay? It's a long-term hodl. I'm going to hold this one until things get crazy, okay? I've got this one in my bag. My altcoin portfolio is looking pretty good, but some coins are not looking that great. This one is down. My average entry price on Umbrella is around about the 2.1 cent level. So I'm in a slight loss from the altcoin bag here of Umbrella. Once oracles start kicking, I see this one bottoming out, guys. This is a boring altcoin. When you look at the chart, you get a major pump, you get a major consolidation, it bottoms out, okay? When this starts forming this price action, it's going to be epic. This is just going to rock it. This is going to rock it, okay? So still a little bit soon. We've just been dropping very aggressively in April. Could we go slightly lower? Absolutely yes. But once this forms this kind of price action, it's going to be epic. I reckon that this will not hit the lows here from 2023. The lows are basically in my personal opinion. The worst case scenario is coming all the way down to the 0.88 Fibonacci, as I do see this as the first wave of the bull run, okay? We've had an epic momentum here during the last few months. March and April being quite bearish for a lot of the altcoins. It's natural. It's a correction. We've been moving to the upside for several months. So we need that corrective move. We're already hitting the 7.8 Fibonacci, which is a valid count for a wave 2. Very common wave 2s are 50%, 618, 78, and being the ultimate one, the 0.88 Fibonacci, which is very, very rare for a wave 2. But it's still on the cards. 7.8 is holding. If 7.8 doesn't hold, we move to the 0.88, which is at the 1 cent level. That is going to be, I will be loading up here, guys, on this altcoin, okay? I do have strong belief that this could do very, very well once we have a DeFi hype on altcoins. We're going to see, you know, once Chainlink kicks off, okay, there will be an Oracle season, right? And Chainlink will have a massive, massive season, right? So it's very important to see the Oracle category, okay, here. Umbrella is a low cap. I'm looking for Umbrella to, you know, it's a possible 50x altcoin, right? It's a possible 50x altcoin. And I know that the team are doing very, very well. They're very active. The roadmap looks good. It is down, of course, but when oracles move, DeFi pumps, Chainlink pumps like crazy, this is gonna run, such as AP3. We also have DIA. We also have Band Protocol. There will be an Oracle season once DeFi starts kicking off, you know, in the bull run, guys. Again, not to worry. We are in a corrective move. Based AI, please. Based AI, let me know what crypto. Let me know what crypto. RNDR, of course, that is off to the races. That is already hitting the highs. Injective we have here from the Godfather. Let's take a look at that right away. Good day, my man. Can you please take a look at Bome? Thank you. Daryl, hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, we've got this one also. Let's take a look at Bome on the chart. Some altcoins here for the community. You can buy Umbrella on 𝗬𝟐, by the way. If you are interested, you do have an insane bonus, of course. If you want to trade some of these altcoins, you want to buy them, you do have the links down below. My #1 trading platform is Bybit, the most legit one out there. You got an insane 20% fee reduction on your trades on futures when you sign up only with my link, guys, on Bybit. I know some people cannot trade on Bybit. There is a lot of regulation in some countries. You know, you cannot trade on Bybit. So you do have bluffing and 𝗬𝟐 with exclusive bonuses, no KYC, and you can trade there just with an email and a password in no time, guys. So let's go right away here with this next crypto, which is Bome, that I have from here in the comment section. Bome US dollar tether. Let's take a look at this one. I think this one is relatively new. Is this the Book of Meme coin? Book of Meme, yeah, Book of Meme. I think this one was launched not long ago. Okay, it was launched in March, and it just had an epic run here to the upside. What can I say about this one? Yeah, there's really not much analysis to do on this. There's really not much technical analysis. We don't have enough data here to take a look at levels. Very, very, very hard. Very, very poor uptrend momentum. It doesn't have a lot of hype here to the upside. There's really not much to do analysis on this chart, guys. To be honest, really not much. You cannot do much technical analysis. It's just poorly breaking the highs in a very poor uptrend. We don't have really a solid chart here to take a look at some analysis. Let's take a look at another coin. Let's take a look at some other altcoins that do have a little bit of more data, guys, so we can analyze some Fibonacci, some waves. Let's go right away with GMT, for example. Mike Jordan, how are you doing? Let's take a look at GMT. GMT. We did take a look at Solana yesterday. Anybody that did not missed out on the stream, we did cover Solana on yesterday's stream. GMT. Wow, GMT. This is a move to earn, right? GMT was a move to earn. Whew. Yeah, this is from 𝗬𝗏, right? GMT, 𝗬𝗏. It's a move to earn cryptocurrency. It's interesting, no doubt. Interesting where we at. It formed a very, 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 very nasty double top here in between January and March. Still, it does not look too bad. I like the consolidation that we have been forming during the last few weeks, to be honest. If you are bullish on GMT, I'm not sure if you want to trade this. I'm not sure if you want to trade it either for a swing long or accumulation. Stay very cautious with these move to earn, right? Play to earn cryptos. They do have a very, very pyramid, right? Way of basically making people to buy NFTs. You need a lot of people joining the game, buying NFTs to actually pay the ones that have been playing for the last few months, right, and years. It's a weird, pyramid system that they do have. So stay cautious. A lot of these type of gaming projects do end up dying off, right? They do die off. So you need to be cautious on the charts when you're looking at these altcoin projects, right? Because I can do a technical analysis here, but a lot of them fundamentally are broken, right? They are fundamentally broken. I'm really not aware of how GMT tokenomics work, but overall, I like this consolidation. The main reason why is the selling pressure has got exhausted, right? When we do read the chart and we can see we're at the pivot lows here, trying to break through, we unsuccessfully not breaking this level here on GMT at the 22-21 cent level. So no doubt that the bearish sell-off is getting exhausted, and this is nothing more than a bit of a wedgie structure that will end up breaking out. It will end up breaking here to the upside just because you have no more selling pressure. And as there's no more selling pressure, it turns into a small accumulation zone where you could get that breakout. So it does look pretty good on the chart for the next coming weeks to finally get that breakout and get some momentum to the upside. Okay. Yeah, there's really not much here that I can say much more here. We've had the massive rally, first rally of the bull run. We're hitting the 7.8 Fibonacci is holding beautifully, which is kind of the ultimate second wave target. So overall, all of these swing failure patterns at the lows is a great zone to either accumulate or either buy some more crypto or get into a swing long position, right? A day trade swing long position. Sweep the lows, get into a long. Sweep the lows. You're ending up in a swing failure pattern every single time you're testing the lows here from April, which is bringing you a great buying zone. You come back down to the lows. You either trade it or you spot buy and you sell, right? It's getting some pretty nice bounces every time that you test the lows. So you get the deal. This is still in the descending wedge formation. You test the lows. You know that the lows are going to be a great buying zone if you recover above them. You're expecting those bounces, either for traders or for buying. Overall, if you are a long-term investor, I would definitely take a look at the fundamentals of this token. Khaled, how are you doing? Anti-SPX might fail auction from the all-time high. Let's take a look at that here for Tortuga right away. The S&P 500, we got, we might fail auction from the all-time high. A little bit of a failed auction here, no doubt, but I would stay cautious. This is the S&P 500 is ripping. It's just consistently, we got a major drop here in April. Bang, we're back up to all-time high. This might just consolidate. Look how many failed auctions we created here. No doubt that this is a much more crucial pivot on the S&P 500, but it is failing auction here every single time. But every single time it tests the highs, it's just running and running. I like this much more for a double top because it's just a much wider range of over a month. But yeah, S&P 500 is bullish. It is extremely bullish. We did get a major sell-off here just yesterday, but it's overall looking at, on the local structure, no doubt. I would be looking for a back test of this level. If you're looking to trade this, if you're looking to trade the S&P 500, if we do rally from here, because we were forming here a little bit of a channel, right? A little bit of a channel formation. If you do rally, no doubt we've broken the local structure, forming a lower low. If you do rally and you create the choppiness here at the back test of this level, this is likely going to fail. But you need that choppiness at the $5,330 30 point range, right? This area is going to be crucial. We are bouncing right now, and I would stay very cautious. The S&P 500, NASDAQ, the stock market is looking crazy. We just hit all-time highs yesterday, right? So stay cautious with trying to short this market because this is an absolute beast. It's much better to long those big retracements than actually speculating on a lower high because it might just rip and create another all-time high, okay? So stay very, very cautious. Me, please, says Jalal. Let's take a look at me token. Why not? Me token. What's going on with me? This one did get a major rally. It's getting a major corrective move. Yeah, there's not really. Stay cautious. This is a low cap cryptocurrency. It is a low cap cryptocurrency. When you see these charts, you just need to be aware that these are big pump and dumps. Okay, pump and dumps. You are maintaining higher low support structure. So as long as you stay above this higher low right there, this could definitely form a higher low. You could be looking for a double bottom here on the Me token right over here at these lows created on the 15th of May. Okay, at the 1.4 cent level. 1.4 cent level, we're just about to come down at that level. And no doubt that we could be forming a double bottom. If you are speculating on this to maintain this higher low support structure from the last few months, you're looking for the double bottom, okay? But stay cautious. These have massive rallies, massive sell-offs, massive rallies, massive sell-offs. Stay cautious if you are looking to trade this. You can actually buy this on Bybit, okay? It is available on Bybit if you wish to get some of this crypto or trade it, right? Let's go right away. Thanks, Andy, for your technical analysis. You are awesome. Thank you very much for those kind words. Right time to long Ondo. Let's take a look at Ondo. I think Ondo has been doing pretty good during the last few days, right? I think Ondo has been doing pretty good. Yeah, well, there we go. We got a massive rally here during the last few days. If you do want to long Ondo, you just need to be aware that this is just at all-time high. It's at all-time high. It's in price discovery, so no doubt that the momentum could continue pretty crazy. But stay cautious. We did get that resistance from this symmetrical triangle. What a beautiful technical move right over here where we broke out. We maintained value area high as support here just a few days ago, getting rejection from the lower highs and just broken out. This could definitely get continuation to the upside. I would be speculating on volume strategy here on Ondo, right? We got a solid peak high right there. The best thing that you can do if you're looking to long this, stay cautious longing when you breaking all-time high. You could get big major pullbacks. The best thing to trade this here is just day trade long, okay? There will be a moment in this uptrend that you're just going to smack down. So the best thing that you can do here to trade safely and use a day trading strategy plan is just look for the resistance support flip where you have high volume resistance right now, where you are testing here for a possible double top. If you break through it, you know that this level is going to be insane support to come back up to the highs and test it, right? Level to level trading, that is what you want to look at here when you are breaking all-time highs. It's the only way to do so when you're looking at this cryptocurrency, right? In this case on Ondo, it's just breaking the highs here very, very nicely. Legends, thank you very much. We've gone through some news. I've talked about my trading setups here for Bitcoin. Very clear levels right over here at the first 10-15 minutes of the stream. We've got some levels here that are interesting to have a trading plan and look for a setup. We've gone through some altcoins and through some very interesting news. RIP here for the Dogecoin dog. I think this is going to bring power for the Dogecoin community. Thank you very much, everybody. Make sure to have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.